Another extraordinary publication by Ouroboros Press has reached me, and I really couldn't wait to show it to you. This is one of the largest, in fact it's the, in height and width, it's certainly the largest book published by Ouroboros Press that I own. It's the Mytho-Hermetic Dictionary by Dom Antoin-Joseph Pernety, who's an 18th century Benedictine monk who was, his major work was probably the Greek and Egyptian fables unveiled, and it's referenced quite a lot throughout the dictionary here. However, the Mytho-Hermetic Dictionary itself, which was originally supposed to work as an appendix to that major work, it works really well on its own, and it's Joseph Zabinski who has translated this. He translated it in 2006, I think it was, and this is the second edition of this translation, printed in 1,500 exemplars through Ouroboros Press, and it's just wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It's beautifully illustrated throughout. You get about one illustration as an average, about every 5 pages, something along those lines. The book itself was laid out by Joseph Uccello, whom you might recognize from my reviews of the Oclith books. He's clearly done quite a bit of work for Ouroboros Press, and it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. There's this wonderful quotation on the dust cover here. An interesting hermetic game suggests itself. Pick a word and follow Ariadne's thread through the lexicon's maze. It truly is a mytho-hermetic education in and of itself. Maybe start with the deities Hecate and Mercury as your guides, or my favourite, the House of the Chicken of the Sages. So yeah, Brian Cotnoir suggests this really fun game you can play where you just look up any term, right, and then of course any word within the explanation that you don't understand, you go and look it up elsewhere in the dictionary, and it's a really fun thing to do. And I was trying it out a little earlier on, and yeah, it's a really great way to lose a few hours. Very educational, and yeah, clearly the author had a good understanding of what was going on in the minds of the alchemists and the hermeticists, and yeah, had a great desire to bring this to the masses. So this is what he wrote. So it's an extraordinary work, and it's brought to us in Ouroboros Press's usual wonderful, careful style. Right, there we go. Let me show you the cover itself. So the cover is, it is cloth bound, but it's quite finely woven cloth. It almost feels like it may be nylon. Okay, it's not soft cloth in any way, but it's not textured paper either. And there are these really nice gold stamps on the front and on the back, which is quite unusual. It's quite rare to see gold stamp on the back, but then this is Ouroboros Press after all. We do expect nothing but the best from them. And then, yeah, that's what the spine looks like. There we are. Let me show you the dust cover itself. It's kind of a silvery white. It's kind of yeah, you can see that the white is kind of offset with a little bit of blue possibly, and so it's not the usual creamy color that you expect or that you expect that that Ouroboros Press have traditionally used with many of their other books. Yeah, so this one's quite a cold, almost blue-white. It's in fact the same color as their very latest publication, the Hermetica. So it's clearly the same paper stock and a similar color. There we go. Yeah, that spine is actually quite beautiful. Yeah, really, really beautiful. There we are. Let me show you what else you get here. So there are several introductions, prefaces, and so on. First of all, prefaces by the translator himself, Joseph Sabinsky. So there's his preface to the first edition, and then to the second edition, once again, where he suggests methods for reading, a bibliography, and the preface by the author of the book, Dom Antoin-Joseph Pernety. The language is actually quite modern. In fact, you know, looking at the author's original language through various scans that I've found on the internet, it is quite a modern language that he's using, even in French, and so the translated equivalent actually comes through quite nicely. And Joseph Sabinsky has done a really nice job of making everything quite clear, and he's made use of footnotes to give clarity on any time there might be any kind of confusion or possible different interpretations for various words. There we go. Yeah, just a really, really lovely, lovely, large format, right? Large format edition. Quite beautiful. There we are. I hope you like what you've seen. I'm sure you probably do. I'll leave links down in the description as usual. Please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, to like the video, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. There are quite a few other videos on similar topics, similar book displaying throughout my channel. Yeah, go and check them out. So have a great day. Thanks very much for watching the video, and see you very, very soon with another video. Take care. Bye-bye.